Welcome to this week's African Grain Market Overview made possible by Collateral Management International and Zimmatic Irrigation Systems. Today we focus on a major new development in Zambia that could influence grain prices across the region. And then we also give a brief recap of the key themes from our videos over the past month. All in this week's episode, so make sure to stay tuned. Collateral Management International, or CMI, works across the continent, helping banks and other financiers keep their commodities secure and well managed. With over a decade of experience, they're known for their reliable storage solutions, trusted staff, and professional stock monitoring and inspection services. CMI helps make sure everything runs smoothly and securely. CMI, your trusted collateral manager in Africa. Please remember to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It will really help us a lot and won't cost you anything. The biggest story right now is the return of severe load shedding in Zambia. Public reports confirm that Zambia exceeded its 2025 hydropower water allocation at the Kariba Dam, and because of this restriction, electricity generation has been cut back. Many areas are now experiencing extremely long outages, in some cases up to 20 to 21 hours per day. CESCO also faces a potential penalty of about $5 million at the end of 2025 due to the overuse of this water. This level of load shedding has an immediate and significant impact on Zambia's grain value chain especially. Milling and crushing activity on maize, wheat and soybeans slows sharply when electricity is only available for a few hours a day. That leads to lower production of maize meal, flour and soybean products over the short term, which can create supply pressure in both the local and export markets. Even if mills temporarily reduce their intake of raw grain, the limited availability of its finished products typically supports prices. Irrigation farmers are also affected. With long periods without power, irrigation cycles are disrupted, which can of course limit any production potential as well as increase the production cost of a specific season. This situation is unlikely to improve meaningfully until the Kariba starts receiving summer inflows around February. Until then, electricity shortages remain a key factor that will shape the agricultural outlook in Zambia over the medium to short term. Now let's quickly recap the key themes from our videos over the past month. We started with a deeper look at the Zambia wheat market, discussing the supply and demand picture, expected imports and the potential for adjustments to import duties. We also highlighted that once more of the local crop moves and import activity increases, we expect prices to drift back towards parity. The load shedding in Zambia will also affect the milling capacity within the country, which can also, of course, put pressure on supply across the region. We then covered the Zambia maize market as well, focusing on the effects of the late FRA payments and the impact of the large FRA stockpile. These two factors continue to influence farmer selling and short-term price movement. We also discussed Malawi's maize situation. Malawi is heading into the new season with a substantial deficit. Public reports place the shortfall between 600,000 and 800,000 tons. The 200,000-ton government-to-government deal that was made with Zambia, valued at about $77 million, has been confirmed by several sources. Prices in Lilongwe have eased in recent weeks due to speculative grain entering into the markets, but we expect prices to firm up again once those volumes clear. Finally, Malawi's political shift after the September election has generated renewed optimism. Public commentary suggests a more market-friendly outlook with expectations of an official exchange rate adjustment and potential reforms to foreign exchange policies. The new government has also confirmed the reintroduction of the Farm Input Subsidy Program, which will support around 1.1 million million households, although this will add pressure to the country's finances. In summary, the return of severe load shedding in Zambia is the single most important new factor affecting the region's grain markets. It will influence milling capacity, grain demand, product availability, and price movements in the months ahead. We will continue to monitor the situation very closely as we move towards the new year. Red November is here. Upgrade your Zimmatic pivot this November with Lindsay's all-new non-directional radial tires. More performance, less compaction, 20% more contact area than standard bias tires, flat face design reduces rutting, patented Z-thread handles uneven terrain. Hurry, offer only valid in November and for sub-Saharan dealers. Terms and conditions apply. This episode was made possible by Collateral Management International and Zimmatic Irrigation Systems. Remember to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel or contact us directly for more detailed market reports. You can also contact me directly if you'd like to advertise your brand on these videos. I'm Dr. Johnny van der Merwe, and thanks for tuning in.